Hello everyone, I'm Chloe, a consciousness and energetics coach. Thank you for joining me for this video that I've been trying to do for a very long time. And today I woke up and I said, hey, I'm gonna make this video. But this video is really going to be about grounding and how it truly benefits not only your health, but your energetic being. So if this is something that you are interested in, definitely stick around. Welcome back to everyone, or hello if this is your first time. I'm Chloe, a consciousness and energetics coach, as I just mentioned. But we are here today to talk about grounding. This is an ancient practice. This is like plugging your body back into the Earth's natural energy grid. So your body is a battery, and the Earth's energy is truly the ultimate charger. So grounding, or earthing as many people call it, is really reconnecting with Earth's subtle energy, which is electrical, to recharge your physical, mental, emotional, and energetic body. So today we're going to be going over what grounding truly is, how it works energetically, and why it's a game changer for health and wellness. So what is grounding? What is earthing? Get to the nitty gritty, Chloe. Okay, I got you. So think of Earth as a pulsating body, okay? It is an energy field and is a giant source of free electrons. And electrons are tiny, tiny packets of energy that stabilize and balance us. Our bodies are bioelectrical systems. Our hearts, our brains, our cells, they all run on electrical signals. But every single day, at least for the last 100 years or so, we have been wearing rubber-soled shoes. We have concrete floors. And don't forget about the constant streaming and screen time that we have on a daily. All of these things insulates us from this natural energy flow. And grounding, or earthing, is the act of physically connecting to the earth, like walking barefoot on grass, soil, gardening, in order to really absorb the negative ions or the negative charge. Energetically, grounding aligns our frequency with the Earth's heartbeat, which is named the Schumann resonance, which is what I talk about every single day. And that vibrates at a 7.83 hertz. And when we sync with it, our energy field truly harmonizes. It gets balanced. And there's many studies that are published within the Journal of Environmental and Public Health in 2012. So this is fairly a newer study. It's not like it was done in 1950, okay? But this specific study showed that grounding actually reduces inflammation within the body. It balances cortisol and restores our bioelectrical equilibrium. It's literally like hitting the reset button on your router. So let's talk about the benefits that have come out of many and various studies throughout the years. And as I just stated, inflammation. So that's going to be my number one. Inflammation and pain in the body. Inflammation is like static within your body's electrical system. And this is often caused by free radicals, which are unstable molecules with a positive charge within your body. So in this way, the Earth's electrical charge, or electrons, can somewhat act like antioxidants, and they neutralize this static. Research by Gaetan Chevalier, I hope I'm saying that right, but he did a study, and many others as well, that showed that grounding reduced markers of inflammation, like C-reactive protein, easing chronic pain, especially in conditions like arthritis. So these positive ions that are chilling within our body are turned negative when we ground. And when our body has too many positive ions in it, because we're not balanced, this is when the inflammation kicks in. And in order to heal, we need to be balanced. So if we have an overgrowth of a lot of positive ions within our energetic body, there's no way to heal any inflammation. That's why grounding is so important, because it allows the body to get negative ions into it, allowing that balance to happen. It's truly going to soothe your body. And that leads us to number two. Grounding boosts energy and reduces fatigue. Have you ever felt drained and your body is literally like a battery that is super low on juice? Grounding actually recharges you and allows more blood flow, which also includes a lot more oxygen delivery throughout your system. And this is because of the reduced inflammation. Because if you have a lot of inflammation, stuff can't get to where it's supposed to be because there's just so much blockage within your energetic body. A 2010 study within the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found out that grounding increases zeta potential in red blood cells, making them less sticky, and that is improving circulation, which means that more energy is finally getting through your veins, leaving you more vibrant and having more energy. Now, moving on to number 3, it improves your nervous system. Now, because the inflammation is being brought down and there's more circulation happening, your nerves are actually more apt to send the right electrical knowledge and information to the rest of your body. And because our modern world really hits us with a lot of EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies, from our phones and our Wi-Fis and 5G towers and yada yada, which is throwing your entire energy field into chaos, grounding truly acts like a shield, stabilizing your automatic nervous system. And it truly shifts you from fight or flight, sympathetic, to rest and digest, parasympathetic. So studies are showing that it's really lowering that cortisol level within you, which is reducing that stress and promoting that calmness within your whole body. Number 4 is it actually enhances sleep and recovery. Grounding actually syncs you up with Earth's circadian rhythm, which is automatically going to improve your sleep quality. A 2004 study in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine, notice how every few years they do a study on this, okay? But they found that grounded participants fell asleep faster and woke up feeling more refreshed. Energetically, it's like your body downloads Earth's soothing frequency while you sleep, which is repairing you and recharging you the right way. And number 5, it elevates your mood and spiritual connection. Grounding doesn't just recharge your body and uplift your spirit. By aligning with the Earth's energy, you feel more centered and connected. Many studies actually suggest that grounding boosts your serotonin, which lifts your mood and reduces anxiety. Spiritually, it's like rooting your energy into the planet, fostering a sense of oneness and being with the collective. So grounding is really taking your body and tuning it to the Earth's frequency, clearing out any static and amplifying your energy and your vitality. It's a holistic reset that really aligns your physical, your emotional, and your spiritual bodies. So let's talk about the practical ways that you can ground. Obviously, the number one thing to do...
Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to let you know that I have a course named Vibes. If you have trouble letting go of the old you, think you're too old or too late to do something, are you trying to manifest something and nothing happens? Or you may just feel stuck. In Vibes, you will learn the basics of spirituality and how going through a spiritual awakening will change your life, what the depths of trauma are, and how to resolve it, how to shift your mindset in order to fulfill your purpose. And then you also get my 7-day energy reset in order to shift your vibration. All of that is included in Vibes, which is in the description box below if you're interested.
Over all others is walking barefoot outside in the grass, in the soil, with no shoes on, like barefoot, skin to earth contact. And I would suggest at least 15 to 30 minutes a day. If you haven't done this in a very long time, I suggest to really consider doing it for a longer period of time. And after a while, if you really sit there and connect, you'll start feeling tingles. And when those tingles subside, then count another 15 to 30 minutes after that, and that will literally just put the icing on the cake. Now, if you can step on grass with morning dew or visit the beach and put your feet in the sand, that's even better. Just has more negative ions from the earth due to the water being there because water is a conduit, really. Second is grounding mats or sheets. If you can't get outside or it's super duper cold or you live in a high-rise building or you really don't have any grass around you or trees, that doesn't mean to give up. Grounding mats or grounding sheets are connected to a grounded outlet within your home, and they mimic the earth's charge indoors. So you don't have to freeze your feet off or anything like that, which is super nice. But if you are interested in grounding mats or in grounding sheets, I have a grounding mattress cover that I use from Down to Ground. And if you're interested in looking at all of their research and their products, they have a bunch to choose from. But I have a 20% off code in the description box below. Thank you so much, Down to Ground, for allowing me to share this with my followers. I really, truly appreciate it. But I use their grounding cover mat, and I have for the last 2 weeks or so. I usually use a ground, you can kind of see it like right there, but I have a regular small grounding mat that I usually meditate on a couple times a day. But having the mattress cover has really changed my whole being because I'm so much up here. So in order for me to really get grounded as a spiritual person, as a medium, it is very difficult for us to really stay grounded throughout the day. So me grounding overnight has been a complete game changer. So if you are having those kinds of issues, definitely look into Down to Ground. They have been fantastic. Tip number 3 is swimming in natural water. So this means lakes, this means ponds, this means waves in the ocean. Water really conducts the Earth's energy beautifully. So if you have a body of water around you, even just going there and sitting near it gives you that negative ions that you need in order to really balance out your body. Number 4 is gardening. Really getting your hands in the soil is going to benefit you because you are really taking in everything from the soil. So make sure you don't have any gloves on when you're doing this. Make sure you're touching the earth, skin to earth contact, okay? Also, number 5 is a mindful grounding meditation. Now, this is when you sit wherever you are. It doesn't matter where you are. You don't have to be outside. Obviously, being outside and sitting on the grass or the soil is going to be even more beneficial for you and your energetic body. But just sitting on the ground and visualizing roots coming out of the base of wherever you're touching the floor into the earth, and really sync your breathing to a natural rhythm, and really just visualizing is really going to benefit you, give you the same effect as being outside. But you really have to have your visualization skills on point because it could be difficult, especially for those who don't meditate every single day, for your mind to wander. So that's why I definitely suggest either a grounding mat or going outside, just because it is going to be more beneficial. But if you can't get there, or you can't afford a grounding mat or anything like that, even just visually making yourself ground with roots coming out of your body into soil is really going to be beneficial. But remember, consistency is key. So whatever you choose to start doing, and you can pile all of these together in order to really ground, but consistency is key when you are making this energetic shift for yourself. Going outside for 5 minutes in the soil, that's going to help, but is it really fully going to allow you to balance your positive and negative ions within your energetic body? I mean, yeah, depending on who you are and what you do and where you live, that definitely can happen. But I do suggest 15 to 30 minutes per day. Make it a part of your regular routine. If you are working out every single day for that amount of time, just slap on the end 15 to 30 minutes of grounding. Not only is it going to calm you down after a workout, but it is also going to allow you to balance your body. Other than the grounding mats, grounding is completely free. So you really have no reason to not do it right now. You can start today. It is such a powerful way to recharge your body, balance your energy, and connect with the planet. It reduces stress, boosts your vitality, and aligns your spirit. So I challenge you to start today, at least 15 minutes, and notice how you feel. Journal how you feel every single day. And I promise you, you will feel more energized, more calm, and even more alive. Really try to commit to plugging back into the earth. Comment down below if you have a strategy that works for you for grounding, and let me know your thoughts. Did this help? Did this make you understand why grounding is so important? Thank you so much for joining today, but I'm actually going to stop this and I'm gonna go outside and ground. But I'm sending you so much love and light. Stay stellar.